COVID-19 LST podcast. Editing 10:9, 10:12, and 10:14. And I kind of got through the process of 10:9 already, but that's okay. We're going to finish it up. And if you want to know more about COVID-19 LST, I encourage you to go to covid19lst.org. So yeah, hopefully it works. It's just choppy. Never mind, it's smooth now. Thank you, Pajama Farty. Shout out to Pajama Farty. Anyway, I appreciate it. I was having technical difficulties. Okay, anyway, here we go.
Report.
Okay, so we're going to put in the intro, because previously what we did is we edited it out, we added the jingle, and we added the outro. We have not added the intro yet. And so because this outro, we have some audio issues with it, it kind of bottoms out a little bit. I'll let you hear it.
Welcome back to the Daily Report, brought
Kind
to
of
you.
the pop, crackle, hiss. Not necessarily a significant amount of bottoming out, but we're going to go to noise reduction and restoration. Click pop eliminating process. Default works great. It's not like so severe that we have to use these other ones, so we're just going to apply it.
Welcome back to the Daily Report,
So
brought
kind
to
of
you by
removed
the.
some of that crackling that we were hearing. And so that is good to go. And I'm going to try to show you my screen of how I save it, because I guess I didn't do that previously. So file, we're going to go to save as. Now let me change the screen so you guys can see the screen. Okay, perfect. Oh, it's kind of blurry. That's okay. So I just do 10_9_ edited. So this is where it's going to get saved to my computer. We want to do a wave. Definitely not an MP3. MP2, of course not. No. You could. Anyway, I just use a wave. If you want to use a free lossless audio core file, Shure, a FLAC, Shure, whatever. But I use a wave. Sample type, default for Shure. But again, like if you're uploading to SoundCloud, I would check what sample type they need, because that's dependent on music. So anyway, we're going to just press OK and boom. There we go. So now let's change the screen. Oh, are we back on the screen? Okay, cool. And now we're going to start editing 10:12. But let's go back to our jingle real quick. Press Command C. We're just going to copy that jingle up. All right, 10:12, here we go.
The report for October 12th, 2000. For October 12th, 2020.
Big gap, big gap.
Understanding the pathology. Findings from models of the change in energy, delta delta G, of the binding of the SARS-CoV-2 spike protein S to the angiotensin converting enzyme 2 receptors from primates, rodents, birds,
And we're just kind of getting rid of this excessive space, just so it kind of sounds a little more coherent when people
reptiles,
listen to it.
and fish of 215 vertebrates suggests that a broad range of mammals are susceptible to SARS-CoV-2, indicating the need for surveillance of animals that are potential reservoirs.
And to help.
All right. So this is a new topic. I'm just going to put in the entire jingle.
And to help you adjust your practice during this pandemic.
Breath, we're just going to delete the breath. You can silence it, of course, if you go up to the effects and you go to silencer. But this literally turns off any sound, so it kind of sounds funky.
A review of the major impacts of COVID-19 on specialty fields that treat non-communicable disease,
So we got a space or a breath, I'm sorry.
including cardiology, e.g. alteration to STEMI, nephrology, e.g. dialysis centers complying with CDC recommendations and social distancing guidelines,
Another breath, we're just going to eliminate that.
obstetrics and gynecology regarding ACOG recommendations to separate neonates from COVID-19 positive mothers,
Doesn't that sound scary? You have a child and they're both COVID positive? Oof. So it's terrifying.
hematology and oncology,
Another breath.
where dramatic decreases in blood donations in some areas may impact their practice,
Oh, that sucks.
as well as other specialties.
You know, if I could donate blood, I would.
Found
really
that the
important.
pandemic will likely result in negative impacts on many patients with non-communicable diseases and may even lead to the development of de novo sequelae due to impaired healthcare practices.
All right, so I bet you this is going to be a new topic. We're just going to put the jingle in.
Mental health and
Yep.
resilience. An opinion piece by a psychiatrist at Massachusetts General Hospital highlights that the rapidly changing nature of COVID-19 research and management
It's like a little breath.
has caused Bayesian fatigue by making the sum total knowledge a physician has gathered over their career less important than the most recent research, which has caused a negative psychological toll on physicians who long to see mastery and make it difficult for physicians to counsel friends, family, and patients as our knowledge on the COVID-19 pandemic is rapidly evolving.
All right. So that's all from now. And for now, I'm going to zoom. Okay, we are already zoomed out. I'm going to take this one. Command C. Whoa. Command V.
That's all for today.
Whoa. Give it some more space.
That's all today. Thanks for listening.
Of course. The outro, Command C. I guess it's Command A, then Command C, then Command V.
Thanks for listening.
Continue to stay informed with us.
Continue.
Read less, do more. COVID-19, LST. Oop, oop, oop. Wow. Sorry about that. That was my dog. If you could hear that. She's sound asleep under this table. We want to go to intro. Command A, then Command C. Again, you can put this into a multi-track. I just choose not to. Oh, but you know what I do need to do? I forgot about that. Maybe I'll do that after. Okay, so we're going to do the pop, hiss, crackle. So we go to effects. We go to noise modulation, restoration. We do the default and we press apply.
Welcome back to the Daily Report, brought to you.
Then we're going to go to file, save as, underscore edited. Nope, that's not how you spell edited. Edited. Boom, boom, boom. And now let me do this one. All right, we're going to go back to that jingle. We're going to copy that jingle. All right, let me check my... Oh, well, thank you. Pajama Farty says, someone she's friends with, says you're scary fast at this and we should have asked you to edit our videos. Of course, I would always edit your videos. I have no problem doing that. I have Adobe Premiere Pro as well, so that makes it super simple, even though I love Adobe products, but iMovie, I swear to God, is so much easier to use. But I am doing an Adobe, shout out to Adobe Max. They're doing a virtual workshop. Okay, whatever. A virtual workshop for anyone who has the Adobe Suite or an Adobe account, premium, whatever. So that's super cool, and so I've signed up for that next week. So hopefully I can learn more about Premiere Pro, Illustrator, and then UX UI. So, anywho.
The report for October 14th, 2020.
And again, we're just going to take this junk out. I'm sure this is about like 5 breaths maybe. That's a little bit extreme. It's probably just 2. Zoom in. Oh, not that.
20. Epidemiology. Outcomes of COVID-19 in living donor liver transplant, or LDLT, recipients are studied by hepatologists and leading liver transplant surgeons from India through a case series of 12 LDLT patients who tested positive for SARS-CoV-2 via RT-PCR. 11 of the 12 were symptomatic, and 9 had evidence of pneumonia on radiologic imaging.
Oh my God, I'm dead. Oh my God, I can't even.
And the median duration of detectable virus was 12 days, while the majority, or 10 of the 12 LDLT patients, were on tacrolimus-based immunosuppression. All but 1 patient survived with only supportive care.
You're telling me that out of these 12 patients, only 1 survived? That's not good odds. I don't think 1 in 12 is good odds. I don't know about you guys, but not me.
With only supportive care. The 1 patient who died had multiple other risk factors for severe COVID-19 disease, including quadruple immunosuppression, hypertension,
Same.
metabolic syndrome, and diabetes. These authors suggest that liver transplant patients as a whole are not at particularly increased risk for mortality from COVID-19. Hematological manifestations of SARS-CoV-2.
Okay, so I think this is a new study. So we're just going to do Command V. Then we're going to cut most of this jingle. And then I will be showing you guys how to put it into a multi-track, because I do have to put it into a multi-track and put a bed under it.
Hematological manifestations of SARS-CoV-2 in children are explored in a review of 15 articles meeting study criteria, and found children with SARS-CoV-2 were less likely to be lymphopenic compared to adults, with the
Okay, so that was a bit of a pause.
With the most common abnormalities being leukopenia in older children and lymphocytosis in infants and neonates. Thrombotic.
That's a bit. And these are really complex words, obviously. And by saying complex words, I'm not talking about like their definition or anything. I'm just talking about like their speech. Like just to even, say them fluently the first time is difficult.
Thrombotic complications and platelet and erythrocyte abnormalities were relatively uncommon as well, and more likely in children with multisystem inflammatory syndrome. Authors suggest these findings would contrast hematologic.
Let me tell you, when they put contrast in your body, that kind of stuff feels weird.
Hematologic changes observed in adults may be a result of pediatric patients' immature ACE2 expression and immune systems.
Understand.
It's not like, horrible, obviously, because they put it in like anyone. But it don't feel good.
And immune systems.
Understanding the pathology. Mechanisms by which COVID-19 may impact male fertility are discussed in a letter to the editor.
Dang. Just
Based
kill 'em.
on Dutta and Sengupta's article, SARS-CoV-2 and Male Infertility, Possible Multifaceted Pathology.
Just killing them sperms. Just zap, zap.
They've proposed viral binding to angiotensin-converting enzyme 2 receptors on spermatogonia, Leydig cells, and Sertoli cells that may cause overactivation and
Little breath.
negatively impact spermatogenesis.
I think that means like the little sperms. I don't know. I'm not a doctor.
Additionally, they urge further studies on SARS-CoV-2's ability to disrupt sperm formation and function
Dang. Be shooting blanks.
because SARS-CoV-2 seems to disproportionately impact males in some studies.
Okay, so we got a lot going on here. I do not know what this is, but I'm going to bet you that this is a new study. So we'll take a listen before I delete it all, because it is a significant portion. Okay, we got a computer click. Yeah, we got nothing. We're just gonna Command V that.
R&D, diagnosis
and treatment.
and treatments.
A significant break here. This is gonna be a breath.
RE
I didn't hear it, but it looks distorted.
REGN COVID.
I don't know if Pajama Farty is still there, but I hope you're enjoying this.
COVID-2.
Also Pajama Farty.
COVID-2 antibodies.
Any audio that you need edited, hit me up.
Prevent and treat SARS-CoV-2 infection in certain species based on results of a Regeneron Pharmaceuticals in vivo study. They looked at their proprietary therapeutic cocktail of human antibodies REGN10933
And some complicated stuff.
and REGN10987. They looked at the ability to reduce viral load via SARS-CoV-2 spike protein binding
Got a breath?
in rhesus macaques and golden hamsters.
Golden hamsters?
They found a significantly reduced SARS-CoV-2 gRNA and sgRNA in rhesus macaques, and on oral swab
That was a bit much.
and on oral swab that a prophylactic dose
Okay, so I ordered a COVID test online, a SARS-CoV-2 test, and it's going to be a mouth swab, which is interesting.
prevented weight loss and reduced lung findings associated with pneumonia in golden hamsters.
Pneumonia and golden hamsters. Those poor hamsters.
Authors suggest this REGN COVID-2 regimen shows potential for prevention and treatment of SARS-CoV-2 in humans and express optimism regarding ongoing clinical trials.
All right. So then we got to put, that's all from Will. Command C. Command V. We'll bring that cursor up. All right, then we're going to do the outro. Command C, because we already did Command A. Command V.
Thanks for listening.
Continue to stay informed with us.
Continue to stay informed with us.
Okay, then we're going to go to the intro. Command C, because again, we've already done Command A. We're going to drag, highlight, Command V. Then again, we have some hissing and popping. Effects, noise reduction and restoration, click pop eliminator process, default, apply. Boom.
Welcome back to the Daily Report, brought to you by the COVID-19 Literature Surveillance Team
We are your hosts, Will Smith,
and Jasmine Robb.
bringing you the highlights
Such
from our
amazing.
newest report. The report.
All right. So we go File, Save As, 1014 _ edited, wave file, sample rate. We're going to do 44/100 hertz. Channels is mono, bit depth is 16. Of course, wave file, and then boom, saving. All right, so I haven't done this for this podcast ever, and I haven't done this for a radio station in a long time. But we are going to do a multi-track mix down. And so what that entails is we're going to create a new session. We're going to say this is 10_9_ mix down. All right, we're going to save it in the same file because why not? Sample rate's the same, bit depth is a little higher, and then we're going to do stereo because that's what you're probably listening to right now is stereo. All right, so we're going to take the edited with 2 E's. I'm going to put that right there. And then we are going to go through my documents. Sorry, I'm like tired. Okay, I think everyone said choice 1. We're just gonna put that on loop. Here we go. Oh, it's a mix down. Yeah, we don't want that. Because I gave them like a sample of what it would be. So let's go back. Let's go to oh, it's just right here. Here's the MP3. I know, and I say that I don't like MP3s, but that's the easiest royalty-free audio to find is that it's already compressed. And so yes, this audio is royalty-free. Let me tell you where I got it. Marked. If I don't, then I apologize. Okay, it's called Free Stock Music. Mixkit.co/free-stock-music/. And I could put that link in, I don't know about Twitch, but I could put that link in the bio of, or the description of my YouTube video when I upload it. So, royalty-free music. The average length of these files seem to be about 2 minutes, one in 45 minutes, 45 seconds, I guess, but 1 minute and 45 seconds. You know what I'm trying to say. And I thought it was fun. So anyway, we're gonna get to it. So we're in our multi-track. We're gonna do choice 1 MP3. We're gonna drag and drop. Okay. All right, Pajama Farty. Yes, I know you're not gonna pay me. That's fine. Oh, and yes, Pajama Farty is my sister. So, okay, let's get back to this now. Okay, we're gonna drop the levels. So this is how you can drop all the decibels. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna drop the decibels. I don't know why I'm so tired.
And Jasmine Robb.
Bringing you the highlights from our newest report.
Yeah. So we're just gonna bring that track there. And then give them little dots. This dot's gonna go to negative infinity decibels. Kind of make it a curve, negative 25 decibels. I'm gonna bring it down some more.
The report for October 9th, 2020. Epidemiology.
Okay, so that's too distracting, so. And I'm gonna have to write this down of what decibels I always bring it to.
Smith
and Jasmine Robb.
Bringing you the highlights from our newest report. The report for October 9th, 2020. Epidemiology. Computer scientists evaluated Italian, Swiss, and German COVID-19 report for October 9th, 2020. Epidemiology. Computer scientists
Okay, I like
evaluated Italian, Swiss, and German
So-
COVID-19 contact tracing apps.
Oh my goodness. So we're gonna have to like mute the music or the sound bed when the jingles come on, because that's gonna be like super goofy.
Apps based on Google and Apple exposure notification (GAEN) and Bluetooth signals.
So let's see if we can find them here while we're looking. I'm gonna guess this one is it. The first
A
one.
case
Yeah. So boom. Boom. So we're just gonna drag it down.
they can be used for epidemiological data collection. A case report describes a previously healthy 20-year-old male with fever and odonophagia who was
So
admitted
sad.
2 weeks later for bilateral facial weakness.
Okay, so I'm gonna guess the next one is gonna be right here. Okay. Yeah, that was a good guess. So volume. Boom. And then we're gonna just drag it down. Whoa. Let's try to keep it centered.
Understanding the pathology. An in vivo study found that 15 out of 15 ex vivo thyroid specimens expressed abundant RNA in thyroid taking them potentially for potentially that COVID-19 related virus potentially due to stay more continue.
Okay, and then we're gonna only do this. So basically how we're gonna wanna do this is I put the dot, I put the marker. So we're gonna go all the way over here. And then we're gonna just drag, because this is essentially just a loop in itself. Too far. Well, no. So we want it to end there. So we're gonna take that dot. Let's put another dot, because that's what would happen if we just used that one dot. And I'm not entirely sure what these dots are called. Also, I'm just gonna call them dots. But you definitely want them to have an arch, like a curvature to them. Pardon me. You want to have a curvature to them because it just allows the audio to fade out easier. You could do like, a diagonal slant, but that's gonna really be harsh for listeners. So let's try it. Come on, cursor.
Making them a potential target for potentially be due to the direct viral infection of the thyroid gland.
That's all for today. Thanks for listening.
Continue to stay informed with us.
Read last.
Abundant levels of mRNA encoding for the ACE2 receptor in the thyroid follicular cells, making them a potential target for SARS-CoV-2 entry, and suggesting that
Okay, so I think this is good. We're gonna do. So with this one, it's a little bit more tricky. If you do save, if you go to File, Save As, it'll save as a. I don't know how you pronounce this as a file, but it's an SESX. And it basically just stands for an addition session, so a mixdown. So we can save it as that. Blah blah blah. It already exists. Are we gonna replace it? Yes. One or more media files uses multi-track location. Yes. But really, what we want to do is, even if you save it as an audition session, you can't upload it to literally anything except for Audition. It's reading the file. Thank you. So you need to export it. So you're gonna go to File, Export, multi-track mix down entire session. If you do selected clips, obviously it would be the selected clips. So yeah, it says 10 edited, mix down. Oh, I like how it duplicated the mix down. We'll just delete that mix down. A wave. Sample type, same as source. Perfect. Open files after export. Sure, include markers and other metadata. And that's something I haven't really touched on, is the metadata. But that would be great if you are creating original content. I mean, I guess this is technically original content. But if you're creating something that you want to profit off of, you would definitely want to use the metadata for sure. And I, of course, don't intend to profit off of this. I guess personal profit, really. All right, so that is exported. All right, let's do multi-track, new. And that's kind of something I haven't done before, is a new multi-track. Let's see. New multi-track. Nope. And I don't want to have to, like, you know, delete this because that's not going to work and blah, blah, blah. Close all. Whoa. Well, that's not what I wanted to do, but that's fine. 10_12_ mix down. Nope, that's not how you spell mix down. Mix down. No, we want to browse. Okay, well, I guess that doesn't matter since we're going to export it anyway. All right. Let's go to File, Audio, 1012, and then we also need that Choice 1 MP3. Perfect, that's really all we need. So, and I don't have this preset to radio. I would, oh, come on. Change the formatting up on me. There we go, yeah. I don't have this preset to radio, but if it did, it would say music, bed, sound effect. It would say, like, you know, different default, and it'd have a little bit different default colors. Okay, so we're gonna do the exact same thing we did with the previous track. The report. We're gonna bring it all the way down. See, this is why I should have remembered how many decibels it was. I want to say it was like 26 or something. Maybe 28. I'm gonna go with 28. We're gonna have some dots. Little dots. Bring it down. Again, the curvature. I think that's key. And there's like no one listening to this right now. But if you are listening, a great resource to use if you want to start editing audio or recording yourself is, and you have a Mac, that is GarageBand. I guess you could do your phone, but GarageBand, you can, I'm not going to say you can pretty much do everything that I'm doing with GarageBand, but you could definitely get some basic essentials, and I'm almost positive you can save it as a WAV format.
The report for October 12th, 2020. Understanding the pathology. Findings from model gene interview.
So see, and that's just not good enough.
Potential reservoirs.
Because we want this to go like down.
That are potential reservoirs.
And to help you adjust your
So, up, undo. We don't want to put dots there. We're still working on this track.
this.
You know, you guys, I was on Zillow the other day for no reason whatsoever. It turns out Mercer Island is super, way more expensive than I even, imagined. Like, in the millions. But the one thing... Oh, and then... Is it Madonna? Madonna? I think it's pronounced Madonna.
Impaired healthcare practices.
Mental health and
Perfect.
Resilience. An opinion piece by a psychiatrist.
Anyway... Obviously, Madonna or Madrona, I cannot remember it right now off the top of my head, would be super expensive because that's where Bill Gates lives, supposedly. But I saw a house on there selling or on the market for $19 million, and I was like, oh my god, $19 million, Jesus.
Read less, do more.
Oh.
COVID-19 pandemic is rapidly evolving. That's all for today. Thanks for listening.
Continue to
And I'm just like, going on.
stay informed with.
So we want to go all the way over here. And I should stop bringing the cursor over there is really what I should do. Where's that dot? Yeah, I was about to say I went too far. There's that dot. Boom. So, oh, son of a gun. We're just going to press undo. I need that cursor back. Come here. There we go. Nope. Undo. Nope. So curvature again. And you know, if we were going like up here, it would be like a very defined curvature, but we're just not. There's the cursor. Let's try it out.
Changing nature, family, and patients as our knowledge on the COVID-19 pandemic is rapidly evolving. That's all for today. Thanks for listening.
Continue to stay informed with us.
Read less, do more.
With COVID-19,
LST.org.
All right. Sounds good to me. Again, file, export, multi-track mixdown, entire session. It did the mixdown thing again twice. Oh, that's so funny. You know, low-key, I'm kind of impressed with myself because I haven't done this since, like, I don't know, sophomore year of college. Okay, so, yep, we want to export that. Boom, boom, boom. And then I'm just going to do the file, new, multi-track session. Session name 10_14. Boom. Boom. Oh my god. Okay, son of a gun, that's what I should have done for the first one. Alright, anywho. File, audio, 10:14 edited wave. Boom. Voice 1 MP3. Again, we're going to lower it down. And some people might be saying, well, hey, I can't hear the sound bed. And honestly, like, that's the point. You're not supposed to really be able to hear it. The bed is really just to keep people engaged and so that their ears are always listening to something. The bed is never so you could be like, oh, I like the song while they're talking. No, that's so distracting. No one would ever want that.
The report for October 14th, 2020. Epidemiology.
And if you can hear the audio and you're like, this is really great, blah, 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 then it was a flop.
Epidemiology. Outcomes of
Like this one is a little bit high.
11 of the 12.
Boom. 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 Boom.
And immune systems. And so again, if I would have put this in a multi-mix down beforehand, a multi-track mix down beforehand, I would have been able to adjust the jingle and the tune in these three, and so I wouldn't have to do this weird funky thing where I'm like bottoming out the sound bed, because that's not really what you're supposed to do. It's just kind of I don't know. It's not even really a trick, honestly. All right. So we passed the initial audio for the first time. 10987. They looked at the ability.
So what we're going to do is we're going to do copy. I don't know if that's going to work. And then we're going to do paste. Yeah, so that did work. So you can just, oh, keyframe. Delete selected keyframes. Okay, I'll stop calling them little dots and I'll call them keyframes.
.33 and REGN 10987. They looked at the ability to reduce viral load via ongoing clinical trials. That's all for today. Thanks for listening.
So the dot is there to indicate to us that okay. Boom, 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 boom. These little keynotes. Boom, curvature to it. Curvature to it. Let's try it out.
Ongoing clinical trials. That's all for today. Thanks for listening.
Continue to stay.
I don't know if you guys, any of you watch Your Mom's House. Come try it out. We're going to try it out. Or RPC. Okay. File, export, multi-track mixdown, entire session. Okay, so it's been saving to my music folder. So we're just going to keep saving it to my music folder. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. It's taking its time, but it's exporting. Okay. It's been 45 minutes. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Is there anything else I need to touch on? Because now I'm just going to take these files and I'm going to go to Anchor FM, and I'm going to upload it to our Anchor channel, if you will, and then it will be published on Spotify, iTunes, of course, our website. I think there's one more distributing site where you can listen to this. Anywho, if there's anything else, gosh, I don't think so. So yeah, I'm gonna plug the cliche stuff. Leave a follow, comment, share, whatever. Go to my website, SarahTProduction.wixsite.com. That would be cool. It's got my links to my Fiverr account, my resume, samples of my SoundCloud on it, a video of me doing this exact same thing I'm doing now, just shorter. Yep. Also, should I do ASMR? Would that be cool? I don't know. Maybe a food for thought. Okay. That's all. Bye.